in COVID times,
dedicated to the health workers
who risk their lives
for the common good.
New World Order. First, the target, a red eyeball pierced by string. Then the drawn bow. The world is safe. The feathers sometimes chafe my thumb. I never reached the bullseye. Sometimes the arrows flew behind the target, me, other archers.
centuries ago to contain a plague.
Too many hands, a yellow butterfly too close to skin. Growing up, my brother would dissect cicadas alive. Now his big toe is amputated, the body green.
Thousands were buried en masse.
Did you wash your hands today? I am afraid the world is unsafe.
Some were mistakenly buried.
No target anymore, only germs outside the door, hand on hand.
Piercing their eyes could prove.
Grooves in the green eyelid, green head, Medusa with an orange sleeve.
Whether they were still alive.
Do you mean
Stick a needle in my eye?
puppets unfluttered, no tears,
Cross my heart, hope to die.
not to be buried alive, please, 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 so my eyes shut.
Turn the page. The first chapter reveals only superficial details about the villain, COVID-19. Focus stays on its possible Chinese origin and unrepentant attitude, building in Chapter 2 with greater number of victims it murders after merest breath or friendly handshake. By the third chapter, suspense soars to a scary pitch, a quick hit-and-run set of death knells that keep us awake at night with fears mounting as the sly invader lurks from around every corner. In chapters 4 through 8, misalliance of good judgment, bad decisions, and unmasking of crowds eager to join others at beaches, cafes, and public protests give COVID open invitations to join the fun. One may reasonably ask how many more pages, suspense, and blooming roses before a hero saves the world.
Dissent from decency. Those who manipulate the fates of many emerge from the smoky chamber, the boardroom, or the conference hall. Pompous as a newly groomed poodle, they descend, first one step, then another. The ashen residue of abuse swirls around them as if their souls were aflame with lame intent. Lower and lower they go, with each flight finding it easier to forget the effects of what they have decided to do.
Korean fan. Overcast morning, dark day again. For the first time in months, even years, I let the bright colors of my flat Korean fan catch my eye. the swirl of electric yellow like the sun I can't see today, the purplish blue like an evening sky as stars appear, and the swirl of red bright as the feathered coat of the cardinal, all colors of the fan luminous as when I first took it in my hand more than 10 years ago. I had forgotten the dainty designs pressed into the bold, thick swirls, designs visible only close up. Forgotten, too, the delight of watching little children eat with chopsticks in outdoor restaurants and jump on and off the stair steps like my grandchildren did in Illinois. Today I twirl the handle, feel the breeze it creates on my face, refreshing as when I fanned myself in soul. Here in this quarantined home, sheltering from the coronavirus, my spirit has fanned out across the ocean, despite travel bans and stay-home orders.
Sheltering in soul.
Ever so slowly we go meaningfully solo, alone with our many-faceted self.
What precious metals are unearthed when the world cracks open? What debris will be washed away in the next great flood?
What blessed cleansing can occur when everything we know goes up in flames?
Who is the I will get to know?
While I'm by myself.
Reflections at 2 a.m. I am a cracked window, a crushed pillow, a shadow on snow. Nothing more than a can kicked across Monroe. Nothing more than an old newspaper thrown up Washington in a winter wind.
To the postman who delivered 2 parcels during COVID-19. From inside my privileged view, with books and reams of words, I spot a lonely visitor idling near the curb. Alighting from his truck, he runs softly towards the rain, and when he turns to look at me, he gives a friendly wave. I raise my hand and smile inside as the worker starts to go. He'll never know how much I feel or appreciate hello.
Unexpected Protection 2020. In my teens, the fire escape outside our 12th-story apartment was a place to sit and pout, or a way to sneak out at night, find friends, check out forbidden places. Later, it became a spot where I could sit in evening breeze, chat with a neighbor smoking on her iron steps. Now that staircase keeps me sane while a quarantine isolates me week after week. No sneaking out to meet someone, but it's my only escape from this confined space. Life, though slowed and constrained, still goes on, cleared of the non-essential, while the air, like my spirit, is cleaned.
Climbing. How do you climb out of sorrow? Chase the smoke to the sky. One misstep, one contact, plunges you into dark night. Soon we could all become ash, bedfellows to Dante's dream, but I am climbing the ladder upwards.
Skyward. Even the tallest buildings can't hide shafts of light seeking canyon floors among glass and steel. Sunshine strums windows sandwiched between glow and midpoint where bright meets dusky depths, and leaves those of us at virus ground zero sheathed in masked hope, while tiptoeing through the shadows on a cloud-flecked day with the only view up.
Someone said it's as if God had sent us to our room, told us to think about what we've been doing. Let's get ourselves ready, my love. Pull that mask down over your face. Put on those sinister black gloves. We must plan this at a measured pace. We must bring in the mail. We've gotten good at touching without love. Now we must learn to love without touching.
At night, his teeth sneak up on you in the shadows. The clock strikes, mayhem returns, wrenching, death in the sludge. There is a note missing from the scale, a galaxy torn from the sky, a rift in the universe.
None of us sure we are really clean, each poised to banish everyone else, to preserve the illusion of our singular well-being.
Make my body clean, sterilized from head to toe, hands and fingers pristine, eradicate the foe.
The patina of false promises and blurred hopes will be wiped clean, swabbed by insight.
Nowhere to go. 6 feet apart.
Or under.
Under new management.
New management required.
Required confinement.
Confinement within masks. 6 feet apart or?
Or under.
Understand.
Stand up.
Up and down.
Up and down and right and left.
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 Left with nowhere to go.